I see a lot of people proudly declaring that they are atheists, and I was one of them. I used to write Facebook posts um, like God is dead or man made God, something like that. And if I can recall correctly, it feels it gives a great, like from my perspective at least, it gives a lot of it kind of gives you a confidence, a power that that I don't give a fuck, or that I think in a way it's kind of like when all hope runs out, and and uh, and you face the world, you face the situations that life brings, and it seems that yes, there is no such thing as God or someone out in the sky who would be coming to save us in situations, or we see pain everywhere, and uh, naturally it hits us, some of us, if not all, that it doesn't seem like there's a God or something like that. And um, uh, and uh, like, standing where am I today, with all the um, with all the new understandings I have, and with everything that I have gone through, uh, from what I understand now today, um, atheists are much better, I feel. Atheists are much better than the the believers, so-called believers, uh, because because when you are believing something, like what is a belief, if you question that, what is a belief? When you believe something, basically someone has told you something, and it might not be a living person, it could be a dead person who wrote a book. You read that book, and from there it it made sense to you, and you felt like, yeah, okay, I believe in him, and it's okay. But being an atheist is, to me, like, how I see it, it is more responsible, like taking responsibility, and I feel it's more um, clever in a way, because you don't uh, go by the set rules or norms. You you only believe, or you only state, you only um, act accordingly from your understanding, and um, yeah, I feel it is more genuine than the so-called believers. There is a kind of belief or faith, I would say, that is a whole different thing. In Bengali, we call Bishash. That is a whole different dimension of existence, I would say. But the so-called belief or faith that I see people carrying, that becomes a burden, and that keeps them in darkness, because they don't look for anything. They just go by what they have been told. So that's a dangerous thing, I feel, because you are not using your brain, you are not using the faculties you have been provided with. You're just going by something. Now, someone could say that, you haven't seen. like the space or the sun. The scientists could be lying to us, but obviously I wouldn't like to go there because that's a dumb explanation. That would be a dumb explanation. You know what I'm saying. um, so yeah, I think being an atheist is a good thing, because then you don't go by what someone just says. You look for it. You you are clear headed. You are you only take what you see. You don't take anything like granted. And you don't repeat, basically. You don't repeat. You look for yourself. You look yourself, like you decide for yourself. And that's a good thing, I think. I've been an atheist in the olden days, my school time. I've been an hardcore atheist. And uh, because I was an atheist, I used to see things neutrally. I didn't repeat things. I didn't like. I see people uh, like passing temples or whatever. They pray. Like they just do like this. I see people closing their shops and they're like standing and doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a part of our culture, and in different cultures it is done in different ways. But there's nothing wrong with that, definitely. But with some people, what happens is they limit themselves. They don't question. They don't. They have no interest of looking beyond those rituals, the little rituals that were um, etched into their lifestyles, um, which is a good thing. Like if you are like bowing down to a deity, uh, it, in a way it's a good thing, because it gives you a lot of positive energy. And like when you believe in something, or when you it can be very dangerous and it can be very positive also. It can, in times of helplessness, it can give you hope. It can it can do miracles, definitely. But still, it would be from my understanding, obviously, it would be a very vague kind of an understanding, and a way to live life. Because you are just repeating things, and mm, you just yeah, you were just repeating. So I don't feel like I don't feel it appropriate. It is appropriate to just keep repeating. And yes, if miracle has to happen, then repeating could also show you the truth. Thanks.